Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to starting the day the right way for August. What is today? August 17th, 2020. It is Monday morning. Hope everyone had a good weekend. All right. Yesterday, we just got our son a new bike, so he was learning how to ride it. And so he fell off a couple of times. And what came into a conversation that got brought up while we were riding our bikes was whether or not he's a good listener. Me and my wife have been teaching him not to delay the obey and to listen on the first time mommy and daddy ask something. But he's 8, sometimes he'll do it, sometimes he won't. And he brought up an example and he's like, Daddy, was I a good listener when I did so and so? And I said, yes, you were an excellent listener. And this just encourages him. And me and my wife want to recognize every time that he does something well as, when there's a moment, more than a moment, that he doesn't do some things so well. But with that being said, that led me to 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verses 6 through 8. And I'm going to read it from the New Living Translation as well as the Message. And this is Paul addressing the church at Corinth and using the church of Macedonia as an example of one they were giving extra. So verse 6 starts off, so we urge Titus, who encouraged your giving in the first place, to return to you and encourage you to finish this ministry of giving. Since you excel in so many ways in your faith, your gifted speakers, your knowledge, your enthusiasm, and your love for us, I want you to excel also in this gracious act of giving. I am not commanding you to do this, but I am testing how genuine your love is by comparing it with the eagerness of the other churches. All right, the Message puts it this way. This was totally spontaneous, entirely their own idea, and caught us completely off guard. What explains it was that they had first given themselves unreservedly to God and to us. The other giving simply flowed out of the purposes of God and working in their lives. That's what prompted us to talk to Titus to bring the relief offering to your attention. So that was what was so well begun could be finished up. You do so well in so many things. You trust God. You're articulate. You're insightful. You're passionate. You love us. Now do your best in this too. This verse just got me thinking that, especially at this time, the body of Christ has so many talents, okay? This is not the time to hide it. You cannot be hiding your talents right now. So if you're an encourager, call people up, encourage them. If you're a prayer, call people up who you know and ask if there's anybody that you can pray for, okay? If you have some extra resources to give, whether it's food, whether it's money, do that well at this time. Relating this back to our son, he's very creative and he makes 3 different projects a day with his Legos and all these different types of toys that we got him. And he's always so proud to come to us and show us what he built. And they are good. They are very creative. And we always tell him that he has a wonderful mind and he's a great creator. And that just edges us on to go and create more things. So especially in these days, okay, Christians, I'm calling you out, especially in these days, okay? If you have a talent for something, now is the time to let your talent come forth, right? As Paul was saying to the church, okay? Some of you trust in God, some of you are articulate, some of you are insightful, some of you are passionate, some of you just love, okay? Do this now. Now is the time to do these things. Don't hide your talents. God has given each one of us talents, okay? Some of us may have 1 talent. Some of us may have 10 talents. Some people may know how to preach and how to talk and how to encourage all at once. Some people may know how to sing, okay? If you know how to sing and worship God, okay? When we worship, it moves heaven, okay? So let this be an encouragement. Seek out where you can be the arms, the legs, the mouthpiece of the body. Okay. It is no longer in the four walls. It has to come outside of the four walls. People are looking for answers. Okay. Hopefully this was encouraging. Be a blessing today. I love you guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.